8,500 BC, long before the pyramids, long before Sumer or Babylon, in the hills of southeastern Turkey, a story was carved in stone, a story that may be the missing link between prehistory and history. What if the world's oldest epic, the tale of Gilgamesh, didn't begin in Sumer, but thousands of years earlier in a forgotten Neolithic sanctuary? In 2021, archaeologists excavating Sayburç, a site just miles from Göbekli Tepe, uncovered something extraordinary: an engraved stone bench nearly 11,000 years old. On it, a wild bull charges. A man, holding a serpent, braces himself. Another man, seated between two leopards, clutches his penis in a strangely calm display of power. This wasn't random art. As Dr. Eylem Özdoğan argued in the journal Antiquity, this panel had narrative integrity. In other words, it told a story. The first story we have ever found carved in stone. It wasn't hunting propaganda. The figures weren't afraid. They were symbolic, mythic, and perhaps ancestral to the stories that shaped civilization itself. Fast forward 6,000 years, in Sumer, the first written civilization, the Epic of Gilgamesh appears. A tale of kings and gods, lions and bulls, friendship and mortality. The oldest surviving epic in human history. But what if it wasn't new? What if the Sayburç relief is proof that Gilgamesh's roots stretch back not 5,000 years but 10,000? Consider this. The Sayburç panel shows two central scenes: a man confronting a bull, and a man flanked by deadly cats. In Gilgamesh, we read of the bull of heaven, sent by the gods, fought and slain by Gilgamesh and Enkidu. We read of lions hunted and mastered, and we see again and again the motif of the master of animals, a man calm, even indifferent, while flanked by predators. Coincidence or continuity? 6 millennia apart, yet the imagery is almost identical. Could a story survive across thousands of years without writing? Science says yes. Aboriginal traditions in Australia have preserved memories of sea level rise more than 7,000 years old. Native American stories recall volcanic eruptions 10,000 years past. Oral traditions can endure for unimaginable spans of time. If so, Gilgamesh, or his unnamed Neolithic ancestor, may have lived in the minds of storytellers since the Ice Age. And then there's the symbolism. The phallus, power, creation, vulnerability. At Sayburç, a man calmly holds his organ while leopards loom at his side. At Karahan Tepe, a 7.5-foot giant statue cradles his in both hands. In Gilgamesh, after his companion Enkidu dies, the ghost warns him. "My friend, the penis that you touched so your heart rejoiced, grubs devour it, like an old garment." Across time, the same theme emerges: strength, sexuality, mortality. The cycle of life and death embodied in the myths of men. So maybe Gilgamesh wasn't invented in Sumer. Maybe he is the heir of a story already thousands of years old when first written down. A story carved into stone at Sayburç. A story that may connect the forgotten builders of Göbekli Tepe to the first cities of Mesopotamia. A story older than history itself. The Sayburç reliefs, coincidence? Or the first chapter of humanity's greatest epic?